Dear students, I am Nausheen Nizami. I am back with you to discuss and show you some documents which are related to fiscal strategy and available in public domain. So we are trying to understand FRBM Act more clearly and check that what are the documents relating to this which are generally available in public domain. Let's move quickly to them. I have already opened in my browser the circular on Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2003, which has all the details about this act, which was enacted on 26th August 2003. You can check that the definitions are given, and the act clearly mentions that it is an act to provide for the responsibility of the central government to ensure intergenerational equity in fiscal management and long-term macroeconomic stability by removing any hurdles which come in the way, and effective conduct of monetary policy and prudential debt management consistent with fiscal sustainability. And this act also requires central government to reduce borrowings, debts, deficits, and bring in greater transparency in fiscal operations, and also keep on conducting fiscal policy in a medium-term framework, prepare such documents, and release it in public domain. So the definitions are mentioned here. What is fiscal deficit? What is central government debt? As you can see this document. So fiscal indicators, definitions, all the definitions which are a part of the act have been given at the beginning. And then the document clearly mentions that fiscal policy statements which are to be laid before Parliament are medium-term fiscal policy statement, fiscal policy strategy statement, macroeconomic framework statement, and medium-term expenditure framework statement. Later it has also discussed what information should be there in each of these statements. For example, you can see here that medium-term fiscal policy statement shall set forth a 3-year rolling target for prescribed fiscal indicators with specification of underlying assumptions. Similarly, what should be the information in fiscal policy strategy statement? So all the information relating to policies of central government for ensuing financial year relating to taxation, expenditure, market borrowings, liabilities, lendings, and investments. All of this information you will generally find in the fiscal policy strategy statement. Macroeconomic framework statement shall contain an assessment of the growth prospects of the economy with specific underlying assumptions. So the act clearly lays out all the statements which have to be prepared and released in public domain, and all the targets which the central government has to meet. You can check the target is clearly written. Central government shall take appropriate measures to limit the fiscal deficit up to 3% of GDP by 31st March 2021, and we are already in the financial year 2020-21. We also have to strive to reduce our central government debt less than 40% by 2024-2025. So students, all of you can go through this document. It's a 27-page document explaining in detail what are the provisions and what is the mandate of the FRBM Act for the central and state governments. Let me take you to the statement of the task force which was set up for implementation of FRBM Act in 2004. So as per this recommendations of the task force, they had recommended some tax reforms strategy. They had recommended widening of the tax base, few and low rates to avoid problems of bracket creep, then neutrality between present and future consumption. Apart from that, all India goods and service tax. So you can see that this proposal has come right in 2004, and GST actually got implemented in the year 2017. So all these talks were there since the beginning. Income tax exemption limit to be increased to rupees 1 lakh. Now it's actually greater than 1 lakh. 2-tier restructure, 20%, 30%. You see, all of these reforms somewhat to have been implemented. So these measures were the measures recommended by the task force which was set up for smooth implementation of FRBM Act. We can now see a statement on FRBM Act and rules effective from July 5, 2004, which was a government issued document. It was a notification which clearly mentions that the trajectory of fiscal correction is very important, and FRBM rules stipulate that beginning with financial year 2004-5, annual reduction in revenue deficit must be at least 0.5% of GDP, and that fiscal deficit must be at least 0.3% of GDP. So these were the targets set as per the government notification in 2004. The notification also mentions about the release of all these statements: macroeconomic framework statement, medium term fiscal policy statement, strategy statement, which should contain 3-year rolling targets. So let's move to the next document which I wanted to show and share with you. This document was released on 1st February 2019, and it basically is pegging fiscal deficit at 3.4% of GDP. Total expenditure may increase by 13.30, and if we scroll through this, it is showing the target of fiscal deficit. You can check that target of fiscal deficit was kept as 3.3% for the year 2018-19, and it was planned to consolidate and reduce it in the year 2019-20. The macroeconomic framework statement has targeted revenue deficit in 2018-19 at 2.2% of GDP, current account deficit as 2.7% GDP, and then the main focus was to improve the expenditure efficiency and improve tax collections as part of FRBM Act. So moving further, non-tax revenues collections had also increased. The total expenditure reflected a high increase considering low inflation, and then budget at a glance document was also to be released. So you can see how much this notification is hinting towards so much of information about fiscal targets of the central government, and it's giving detailed information about how much is the budget allocation for centrally sponsored schemes for welfare of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, what is the data for disinvestment proceeds. So all this data is clearly mentioned. It also discusses what are the targets for medium term fiscal policy fiscal policy strategy statement, reforms in stamp duty, and the vision for fiscal consolidation. So the vision is what we just saw in FRBM Act circular. So a fiscal deficit has to be reduced up to 3% of GDP by 2020-21. Government has to work for debt consolidation. India's debt to GDP ratio was 46.5% in 2017-18, and it has to be brought down to 40% by 2024-25. And this table is basically showing some current estimates and some projected estimates. However, what is a worrisome picture here is that central government debt still remains above 40% in 2020-21 and 21-22. This has to be reduced to less than 40%, and the period by which it has to be reduced is 2024-25. So these kinds of statements are already available in public domain, and you all can check it by typing press releases about the fiscal health or fiscal deficit by the government of India. So friends, I hope you could understand what are the provisions of FRBM Act, what is the mandate of FRBM Act, and how central government is striving to work towards it despite all the challenges that it faces in every financial year. So I hope you can utilize this information and you can surf the internet more and study various fiscal strategy documents available for you in public domain. All of you take care of your health and have a great time ahead. Thank you very much.